Okay, so last time we were deep diving into some serious legal battles.
Oh, yeah.
But today, totally switching gears.
Right.
We're trading courtrooms for a different kind of court. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Get ready to dust off those tiaras, because Princess Diaries 3...
Oh, my goodness.
It's officially happening. Princess Diaries 3 is a go.
I know. It's been, years of rumors and speculation.
Right.
And finally, we're getting some concrete announcements. Even for me, I do this for a living.
Right.
And it's still a little surreal.
It's huge. I vividly remember watching the first movie, just hoping, praying for that foot-popping kiss to happen.
Iconic.
And now, all these years later, to think that there's going to be another chapter, I don't even know where to begin.
I know. There's a lot to unpack. And luckily, that's kind of our job today.
Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
All the intel. Confirmed news, the speculation that's going crazy online. So we're basically royal detectives today.
Oh! I love it. All right, I'm ready to solve this case. So clue number 1 in our little Princess Diaries 3 mystery, Anne Hathaway is coming back as Mia Thermopolis.
Yes.
When I saw that Instagram post, the Shut Up countdown,
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna lie, I just squealed a little.
Yeah.
Not my most professional moment.
Listen, that was a power move by the studio, though. You can't deny it. Hathaway, she's an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
She's a powerhouse in Hollywood now. Just her being attached to this instantly elevates the whole part. This isn't a straight-to-streaming situation.
Yeah.
This is a major film event. Oh, 100%. This is not some, low-budget cash grab thing. This is, the real deal.
Yeah.
And speaking of the real deal, gotta talk about the new director, Adele. And this isn't just someone who, knows how to make a movie. She gets it,
Yeah.
She gets what made Princess Diaries so special in the first place.
Exactly. You look at her work, Crazy Rich Asians, Raya and the Last Dragon. She has this amazing ability to tell stories that are, culturally vibrant, visually stunning.
Yes.
But also, emotionally resonant. They make you feel something. And the best part, she's been very vocal about this. Female empowerment, finding your voice. Those themes, they're going to be front and center in Princess Diaries 3.
See, and that's what I'm most excited about. Don't get me wrong, I love a good tiara moment. Who doesn't, right? But if this movie can capture that same, blend of humor, heart, and, genuine character growth...
Yes.
That, to me, that's what would make it magical.
Couldn't agree more. This isn't just about going back to Genovia, right? It's about seeing how Mia has actually grown as a person, as a ruler, and maybe even as, a mentor herself. Now, that's interesting to think about.
Ooh, you're going there. You're thinking about the whole Julie Andrews situation, aren't you?
Well, it's the elephant in the room, right? We can't not talk about it.
Right.
And Julie Andrews herself has been very open about, her doubts about coming back for a third film. And honestly, it's understandable given, everything.
Yeah, you can't replace Julie Andrews. So how do you even begin to address that in the movie? While still, honoring the legacy of Queen Clarice, that's a big question mark hanging over this whole thing.
Absolutely. It's a huge challenge for the filmmakers. But it's also, an opportunity to do something really interesting.
So how so?
Well, think about it. Do they bring in, a brand new character to try to fill that void?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Mia steps up. She draws on her own experiences and kind of becomes the mentor figure to a new generation.
Ooh, I like where you're going with that. Instead of just trying to, recreate the past, they could use this as a way to explore legacy, change, and what it really means to carry on a tradition.
Exactly.
But still make it your own.
Yeah, and let's not forget, Anne Hathaway herself has gone through a similar transformation in real life. She's not that, awkward teenager anymore.
She's a big deal now.
She's an Oscar winner. She's a seasoned professional with her own experiences, her own stories, and probably her own vision for these characters.
It's true. It's she's lived the arc that Mia's navigating on screen.
Right.
Which makes me think, how much of Hathaway's own experiences will actually end up in The Princess Diaries 3? And how will that shape the story they're trying to tell?
Right. Like, will we see little pieces of her in Mia? It's exciting to think about. Like, who knows? Maybe she's going to have more of a behind-the-scenes role, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Maybe as a producer.
Totally.
Because she has that experience now.
It's like she's gone from princess in training to, like, shaping the entire kingdom. Oh, my gosh. Okay, but that actually makes me think, like, zoom out for a second. Why are we still so obsessed with the Princess Diaries?
Right?
It's been years, and it's not like there's a shortage of fairy tale movies out there.
It's true. And, you know, there are a lot of fairy tale movies, but Princess Diaries, there's something about it.
I know.
Like, it's a fairy tale,
Yeah.
but it's modern.
It's grounded.
It's about self-discovery, finding your voice, and, like, doing that on your own terms.
Yes.
And those themes, they never really get old.
Totally. Like, yeah, the princess thing is fun.
Yeah.
It's glamorous. But, like, at its core, we were rooting for Mia. Right? Like, awkward teen to confident young woman.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw ourselves in her. You know? Like, the struggles, the wins, even those, like, disastrous royal etiquette moments.
Yeah.
Like, hello? Who could forget the foot-popping scene? Iconic.
So good. So good. And the nostalgia factor. Like, come on.
Yeah, here.
Princess Diaries takes people back to a simpler time. Like, when your biggest problem was whether or not Michael was finally going to realize that Mia was the one.
Michael. Okay, but speaking of, like, the original gang, is he going to be back for Princess Diaries 3?
Right.
What about Lily? What about the rest of the crew? I need to know.
Listen, the casting rumors right now, they are out of control.
The internet is freaking out.
And honestly, I love it. It's so fun to see.
Yes.
Nothing's confirmed yet.
Right.
But I would be shocked if we didn't see some familiar faces.
Right.
Even if it's just, like, a little cameo, a little nod. But you know they're going to do
Just give
things.
people what they want. Exactly.
Though I gotta say, part of me is hoping that they don't just, like, go too crazy with the nostalgia, you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want them to take some risks, maybe introduce some new characters, shake things up a bit.
Fresh faces.
Fresh faces, new dynamics, you know? Just to keep things interesting.
And I think Adele Lim is really good at that.
Totally.
Like, look at Raya and the Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new world, brand new mythology.
Yeah,
People loved it.
I know. So who knows what she's gonna do with Princess Diaries?
Right.
Oh, what if there's a rival kingdom?
Oh.
Or some, like, long-lost relatives that also have a claim to the throne?
Oh. Okay.
I'm getting carried away. I know.
A little bit.
I love this kind of stuff. But that's the thing about these movies. They just spark your imagination.
It makes you want to see these characters that you love put in new situations.
It makes you invested. You're invested in these characters. We don't just want to see, like, a copy and paste of the first two.
No.
We want to see growth.
We want the characters to evolve.
Exactly. And face new challenges.
Yes.
Like, how does Mia
Yeah.
handle being queen now?
It's a lot of pressure.
Being a mentor?
Yeah.
Maybe even a wife and a mother. Like, who knows?
Whoa. Hold on. Are you hinting at a royal wedding in Princess Diaries 3?
We don't know.
Because if so, I am not emotionally prepared.
Listen, I'm just saying it's a possibility. We don't have, like, inside information.
Okay.
But it would be pretty epic, wouldn't it?
It would be huge.
Like, can you imagine?
Although, knowing Mia, she'd probably trip on her dress. Or, like, wear the crown backwards.
Oh, 100%.
Because it wouldn't be Princess Diaries without a little bit of chaos.
Exactly. That's
A
Mia.
little relatable chaos.
Graceful, but also clumsy. And that's what people love about it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't take itself too seriously.
Exactly. It's fun, it's heartwarming, it's, you know...
It's Princess Diaries.
It's Princess Diaries. Minus Julie Andrews. But speaking of the Queen of Genovia, like, how do they even begin to address that? In the movie, I mean,
Yeah.
are they just going to pretend she's, like, off on a diplomatic mission?
Yeah, right. Like, oh, she's busy.
Or are they going to actually address it? Because it's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what has everybody, like, critics, fans,
Everyone...
on the edge of their seat. Like, what are they going to do?
It's like, how do you even approach that? You know? Because, like, you don't want to make this, like, whole sad thing.
Right.
But she's such a big part of what made the first two so special.
It's true. Like, trying to make a cake without, like, a key ingredient.
Yes, exactly. So what do? Do they just, like, have Mia give a speech about her grandmother's legacy?
Right.
Or do they introduce some, like, new mentor character? Like Queen Clarice 2.0 or something?
Or do they go in a totally different direction? Who knows?
That's the thing, we don't know.
We don't. And I think, honestly, that's part of the fun.
Okay, true.
right? Like all this mystery and speculation.
Yeah. It's like it's building the excitement.
It gets people talking.
Exactly. And you know what? This whole thing, it kind of reminds me of, like, the bigger themes of Princess Diaries, you know?
Totally.
About growing up, moving on, finding your own way. Even when you've got, like, these big shoes to fill.
Because we all have those people, right?
Totally.
Like the ones we look up to who inspire us.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually it is our turn to kind of take the reins.
You know what? You're right. That's actually really beautiful. I love these conversations. We start with a simple question about a sequel, and suddenly we're reflecting on life.
Right.
Like legacy, the power of a good tiara.
That's the magic of a good story.
Okay, I'm getting chills over here.
And on that note, I think it's time that we kind of open up the floor.
Oh, yes.
Let's hear from the listeners.
Yes. Okay, we've shared our hopes and predictions and wild theories. But now we want to hear from you. Like, what are your wildest Princess Diaries 3 dreams?
Yes. Like, what do you want to see?
A time jump. A royal wedding.
Ugh.
Ooh. What if they go to a whole different country? Like, imagine the possibilities.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let us know. Hit us with your thoughts, your fan theories, your burning questions. Leave them in the comments below. We might even feature some of our favorites in our next episode.
Ooh, yeah. Good idea.
So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. And as always,